The Finance Minister is vowing she'll put things right.
I'll say this as well. Nothing will get me more pissy than watching the Finance Minister basically go, no, it's not really working. Oh, we can do better. This is you don't get that grace, sorry. You made some very big changes and very big promises. If you want to see me blow my frickin' stack, you'll play this off as a minor inconvenience that doesn't really matter and you'll sort it out, which is exactly what you're about to see.
And make changes to the government's FamilyBoost program, which is struggling to live up to expectations. Nicola Willis's announcement coming just hours after Labor branded the scheme a flop, with only half of the...
Very important final sentence in this report as well, if I remember correctly. Very important, which we'll come back to.
Expected number of families receiving payments so far. Here's senior political reporter Benedict Collins.
FamilyBoost was the government's plan to make early childhood education a bit more affordable for around 100,000 Kiwi families.
It's a harder trick than the last one.
But uptake's been slow, and very few have received the maximum $75 a week.
They also promised that 100,000 families would be able to access FamilyBoost. Less than half have been able to receive that, or half have been able to receive that.
Early this afternoon, Labor was putting in the boot.
That was important as well, what Barb said. Less than half have been able to access that. So we're not saying that, only half have chosen to uptake this, which is a bit of a spin that some put on it. Less than half have been able to access that. Very few, it's $150 a fortnight, remember that? Very few have access to $75 a week. $75 a week rather than 20 hours of free childcare.
It's quite clear that their policy has failed.
So we asked the Finance Minister if Labor's criticism was on the money.
I'm surprised it's not reaching more families, because we were advised it would reach as many as 100,000 this year.
How many families is it reaching?
It's reached about 50,000 families so
half
far.
of what you're thinking.
Yeah, and so we want to make changes to the scheme to make sure.
So we were wrong. So we have made an error. We're sorry, New Zealand. We're sorry, parents of young children. We fucked up and we are going to fix it. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa.
That more families can benefit from it.
The government's now getting advice on how to make sure that more FamilyBoost money gets out the door.
What do you think you can do in terms of tweaking it to make sure that more Kiwi families can get their fair share of this money here?
We're looking at things like the application process, also the income thresholds, where the families who have more than one child in early childhood education can make more than one claim. There's a number of things we could do to make this more accessible.
And that's exactly what Labor has been calling for.
Fall on your sword, make it easier for families to access this, because we're in a cost of living crisis and this is what families need right now.
The Finance Minister is hoping to announce exactly what changes will be made to FamilyBoost after the budget. Benedict Collins.
After the budget, Chewie. The last sentence in it. After the budget. So there's a budget coming up in exactly 1 month from 2 days ago. And this balls up that is not working is going to be talked about after the budget. I actually think that's a really important sentence that wasn't given enough kind of heat.